Welcome back to the Tracking House. We're going to gather up a category of all the pedals that we have here, put them all in a pile, and let two of our guitarists pick from that pile of pedals to put those pedals head to head. So we've got 3 rounds, we've got 2 players, and we will have 1 pedal to rule them all. We're calling this 1v1. Before we get started, let's introduce you to our competitors. In the red corner, we have Merle, who dreams of someday having the same neck tattoos as Tim Henson. And in the blue corner, we have Zach, who made most of his fortune by investing early in Digitech Bad Monkeys. Both of these competitors will be judged by our extremely critical and nitpicky guest producer, Addison. We'll see which pedal makes the track. For today's game, your category is analog delay pedals.
Oh, man.
We've gathered up some of our favorite analog delay pedals from here at the Tracking House. We've put them all in a pile. We're going to let our competitors each pick 1 pedal that they're going to use for all 3 of these rounds. These pedals range from the simple, cheap to the very expensive and very ornate. Let's check out which pedal each one of our competitors is going to pick.
The Diamond looks awesome. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about that. But I've never played the Mooger Fooger, so I may go with that one just to try it out.
There are some options, like from my era even, like the Memory Man. The Arion came with the box of stereo back in the early 80s, if I remember right, so I like to try that guy and hear what it sounds like.
So our competitors just picked their 2 analog delay pedals. Zach picked the big dude, the Moog 104, and we have Merle who picked the Arion SAD-3 from the early 1980s.
Okay.
Do you have any initial concerns there? Any excitement?
Well, I don't know either of them super well, but I know enough about them to know that one's got a lot more delay time, right? With the Arion's 200 milliseconds,
Yeah,
that's
I
its
think
max,
so,
right?
yeah.
Okay, and then the Moog's got 800.
Yeah.
Depending on the style of music they end up with, the prompts, then it could prove to be a challenge for one of them, but maybe not. I don't know.
The delay time,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a huge factor. We don't know the prompts yet,
Right.
so we don't know what
Right.
what direction you want to go.
Yeah.
Do you think with Merle's choice with the Arion, do you think that's going to keep up? Do you think it'll be expansive enough, or do you think it's going to be too limited?
Man, context is everything. I don't think there's never necessarily like a bad sound, maybe just not the right context for that sound. So I don't know. It depends. It depends on the prompts.
Well, let's move on to the rounds then, I think, and hear those. Round 1. Could you be dubbed?
All right, Could You Be Dubbed, which makes me think Could You Be Loved, which is like a reggae thing. So here we go. Turn this thing on. Whoa. Take it to long. I need more feedback than that. You let the drums do the work, you let the vocals do the work, so I really want this to just be those stabby things with the snare. Yeah, so I think I got it. That's it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so we need a little stronger, a little less repeat. So it's got 3 knobs, but can you already hear the fact that it's kind of like taking some of the high frequency, kind of not like made it AM radio, but just, kind of taking longer. Got it.
So our competitors,
Yeah.
they have their first prompt, which is "Could you be dubbed?" Which I think is.
Okay.
What are your first reactions to that prompt? What would you think?
Oh, man. Could you, right? Are we going to get a copyright strike for...
Probably.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
Yeah. It depends on how bad you sing it.
Right,
I guess.
yeah.
But,
You can tune that. It's okay. Could you... Right. Cool. Okay. So reggae.
I think so.
Okay.
And between those two pedals, I don't think either one of I think both of those could do that sound pretty easily.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think this one's as challenging. So
Okay.
I think they're ready to roll. Let's listen to our first competitor.
All right.
That's the vibe.
It
right
is.
off the bat.
He's got it.
Oh yeah.
Let's do one of these. Okay, there it is.
Nice. Showing off a little at the end.
Are you allowed to do that in
I
reggae?
I don't think the other pedal can do that. So
Oh,
I
it
think that's
can't.
a little bit of a flex. You know, that self-oscillation there.
Okay,
you know.
Moog.
Yeah. So,
Okay, Moog.
So I'm excited to see now the Arion to see how it does. And I think Merle's ready. Let's check in on that. A little swampier.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got a little more vibe.
It does.
that will not.
Yeah, so between those two, I really felt like the Arion in that round actually held its own.
Yep, I agree.
You know, a decent amount of repeats.
Right.
But you're kind of getting that fast time. Right?
I'd be curious, maybe turn some knobs a little more if the Moog could get closer to Arion, but I think Arion definitely, it's the pick for me on that one.
Yeah, so far I'm actually impressed
Yeah.
with the Arion
Yep.
compared to the Moog, just kind of holding its own.
Okay.
At least in round one.
Yep, absolutely.
That was an amazing round one. Loved what our performers gave us. Let's move into round two, Comfortably Dumb.
That's about as long as this delay's going to get. It's not very. That's about the max I can do. Maxed out. I can't really give it any more. I'm surprised. It doesn't have the strength I would like, but yeah. I go with it.
Comfortably dumb, right? Let's just see what happens. Oh, okay. That drive makes the feedback a little, All right, I think I've tweaked it enough. A lot of delay nonsense, but it's fun, you know, it's like a layer thing.
This is Comfortably Dumb. So that's
Did you come up with these names?
I don't know where they came from.
Okay,
I have
all
no-
right.
So immediately, what are your thoughts on this for this stage, and how do you think these pedals will handle that challenge?
Yeah, Gilmore all the way, right? That's
Yeah.
what we're going for. So I think longer delay time, a little washy. I'm curious, does the Moog have a tone knob?
It's got drive.
Okay,
but I don't
so that
know
could get us in
yeah.
a different spot, tonally, color-wise.
I'm worried that it's not going to have the width.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So we've got Merle up first. He is on his Tom Anderson.
Okay.
He's going into the Reeves Space Cowboy, into Fane 412 Purplebacks.
Come on.
He's kind of got the recipe there.
Come on.
So let's hear how our pedal does. I think he's ready to go.
Reminds me of Green Day a little bit.
Yeah. There's definitely like he would want it to do more if
Yeah.
he could get it to do more.
Yep.
That's it. Oh. Yeah. I left the pedal maxed out and started with it maxed out and just left it maxed out, and that's all she can do. You know, they say sizes and everything, but take a look. I think it does matter.
Are you telling me that gear can actually be a limitation?
No, it's all in the hands.
Okay, all
actually.
right,
It's
all
all. It is all in the hands.
He should have like wiggled the notes
if he had
more or
played his
something.
hands better,
Come on.
it would have been. We should have mic'd his hands up. It looks like Zach is ready to go with his
All right.
Moog. Let's see how the Moog does on Comfortably Dumb.
Okay.
Okay, much more expansive here.
Yeah. Getting near that oscillation.
Yeah.
There it is.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice.
The way that that pedal decays, it does the thing.
Yeah.
The Arion, you kind of, I don't know, it's like more of an oil can, like we slowly lose some top
Oh,
in,
yeah.
you kind of fade into the background a little bit.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
where you would, like the Moog in some ways feels more organic,
Yeah.
more analog.
Sure.
Even in some ways where the Moog is more instrument.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a great way to put it.
And the Arion is more like effect pedal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that's a great way to put it.
yeah, and especially if you look at the recipes of how they're getting there too, like Merle, you know, he's going Anderson into a Reeves that
Yeah.
does the high watt David Gilmour thing really well into Fanes. Zach on a Telly, which is a little bit less, you know, David Gilmour-esque in a sense, but still single coil, still, you know, the same kind of tonality, but into a 2-rock, more Dumbley Fender, which is not David Gilmour, but
Sure.
also a little bit less of the recipe. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he was in the JBL 215s.
Okay.
I feel like he was able to get there a lot easier.
Totally.
Without as much work.
Yep.
Merle was kind of pushing the limits of the
Yes.
pedal.
Moog takes the cake on this one for me.
I like it. Those 2 rounds have been extremely solid from both competitors. Now let's see if things get a little crazy in round 3. The tape machine has been drinking.
All right, the prompt is the tape machine has been drinking. And I think we're kind of going to go in the Tom Waits kind of direction. So we have a Roger Mayer fuzz at the tracking house, which is super sick. And let's just see what happens. Here's my clean tone. All right, mix. All right, I'm gonna go for like a slapback thing. So much fun.
Tape machine has been drinking, so I thought, okay, so it's got to be loose, a little bit loose. So I chose a guitar that's a little bit loose. And then I wanted an amp that had a little bit of, you know, like whiskey breath. So we went to the Sewell. I've still got my undersized delay to use. I'm gonna try to get it to do like a, either a slight doubling or a kind of a garagey. That's it, man.
Okay, so we just got our stage 3. Tape machine has been drinking. For starters, what do you think about this prompt? And then also, how do you think these pedals will be able to go in that direction?
Okay, I think the Arion could be great because I think of like some crazy like slapbacky, you know, sort of oil canny vibe. But then Moog could be great too because you got ability to oscillate, a little more drive from the pedal, a little more color maybe. I don't know, man, but I'm excited to hear what they come up with because that's a great prompt.
But it looks like Merle has he's got his Ibanez out, his old Ibanez with the whammy bar. So
he does.
the wiggle stick, I think, will get you some warble there.
Yeah, it will.
So I think he's ready. Let's
All right.
Let's see what these pedals can do.
Let's hear it.
Super good. Yeah.
Some dying tape. Maybe
Yeah.
he's flipped the switch to slow down a little bit.
I actually forgot to listen if there was any delay on that, so I don't know. Did he have the pedal on?
I can confirm there was
Okay,
some
okay.
slapback delay
Nice,
going on
okay.
here.
That-
Is that all the amp? The gain coming from the amp? Did he have any other
Yeah,
pedals
I
in
don't
front
think
of
he
there?
had any gain pedals on, so
Okay.
I think he just that Sewell crank, into
Come
greenbacks.
on. Okay.
So that's that's the sound for sure.
I like that.
Awesome. Now we're going to Zach. We'll see if he's going the same direction.
Okay,
'Cause you could
okay.
go a little more swimmy, more
Yeah.
tape machine. That
Yeah.
was obviously more the Mark Ribot percussive,
Yeah.
really aggressive guitar.
Yeah.
We'll see where he goes with it. I think he is in the satellite CUDA, so also kind of Marshall territory.
JTM-ish.
Yeah,
Okay.
JTM 45
Okay.
kind of territory. And then the guitar on this one, I think, also kind of plays into it. He's going with a classic LP kind of
Cool.
guitar. We're not going swimmy, washy tape vibes. I think we're going similar kind of aggressive territory.
Okay. Come on.
Looks like he's ready. Let's hear what
Let's
he's
do
got.
it. Let's do it.
Nice. Spitty.
So much spit.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.
One interesting thing too,
Yeah.
he's running the delay before the fuzz, rather than kind of what you would do maybe classically or traditionally. Although I don't know fuzz, you put it wherever you want, but usually at the front of your pedal board,
Yeah.
the delay at the end.
Yeah.
Between those two, what are your takes on those and how the pedals kind of handled that prompt?
Yeah. I think they both came up with a sound that helped the part, that informed the part. And if I had to pick a winner, I'm gonna pick the Arion one on this one.
Nice.
That got me. But I think part of it could also have been the part too. What he was playing felt like I felt a little more drunk during that.
I think for this particular sound, actually being kind of tighter and it worked well for that kind of tone when you're trying to be percussive.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want a ton of repeats
Sure.
washing out forever.
Taking up too
Or
much
you-
space.
Yeah, exactly. So interesting. So the one thing left for us to do then is to talk about all three of these rounds,
Okay.
how we felt like these pedals stacked up, and then maybe for somebody at home, how these pedals might play in with what they're trying to do,
Yeah.
which I assume is only these three genres. If you're going to buy a delay, these are the things. that
Judge
you're
them
looking
based
for.
on this and nothing else.
Exactly.
Yes.
What are your thoughts as how they stacked up, and what were you surprised by the most?
I'm gonna ride the fence on this one, man. I don't know that you could go wrong with either of these things. There's not necessarily a bad sound, maybe just a wrong context for the sound. I've been trying to think about music that way and production that way lately.
Right.
I think the real answer is that you need to buy both.
Both.
You
Definitely.
need to buy
Yeah.
both.
And make room on your pedal board for
Absolutely.
both the giant Moog
Yes.
and the
And maybe
Yeah.
another delay
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah. I mean, you need a digital delay.
Right.
You need a tape delay. You mentioned oil can earlier.
Yes. An Echoplex.
Yeah, Echoplex. Yeah, definitely. So my thoughts between the two are that actually really impressed with the Arion.
Okay.
Like, I was
Yeah.
kind of worried for Merle. Fidelity wise, it's kind of, it has a sound.
Yeah,
And I don't
it
think
does.
you're going to get anything else from it. Because I think when you plug into it and turn it on, you're like, it's making my tone a certain thing.
Yes.
The Moog, I think, is much more open, much more wider, much more hi-fi. But thinking about like the Moog, one of the big things, or Memory Man, same deal, right? It's like, am I really giving that much real estate?
Yeah.
It's one thing if you go timeline, something where you've got, 900 presets that I can pick from and it'll do all these different things.
Yeah.
But especially with a more limited, more one sound, that becomes a challenge. I definitely wouldn't be like a run out and grab the Arion to be my delay
No.
sound. But as a tool in the studio, as a thing you have at home,
And challenging yourself too as a player
Yeah.
for a piece of gear to inform a part and
Right.
kind of force you to be creative. Like, it's kind of cool that the Arion is limited to a certain thing because it will make you play something
Right.
to it,
Yeah.
which is in a lot of ways can be very cool. Limitations can bring a lot of creativity.
lovely. Well, two competitors, both of them knocked it out of the park. I feel like
Yeah.
today both pedals did great. We're going to keep both pedals officially. So they're going to be here on the shelf. Yeah.
Thank
We're not
goodness.
throwing one in the trash.
Okay.
We will keep both.
Oh,
I don't know if we have to officially pick a winner or not. I don't know. Maybe we just leave it up to the comments
I like
section.
that.
You guys decide. What did you like between the two? What was your favorite? But man, some really great tones. Amazing performances by both of these pedals. Each very different, very unique, but I think they landed in a really cool spot. And also, we want to know if you enjoyed this game, if you'd like to see more of these, what categories should we do next? Like and subscribe. Check out more videos on our YouTube channel.